My beloved child, before this message moves even one step further, I ask you with all your attention, don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. What you are about to hear is not ordinary. It is not a random collection of words. It is a journey into a promise that has been quietly forming while you were focused on everything else. There is someone whose heart has been changing in silence. They have reached a place where running no longer feels right. Hiding no longer feels peaceful. Pretending no longer brings comfort. Deep within them, a decision has begun to grow stronger every single day. They are becoming ready to choose you forever. But before that moment arrives, there is one condition that must be understood. Do not rush to guess what it is. The answer is far more meaningful than you expect. Stay with me because every sentence from this moment forward connects to the next, and the final revelation will bring everything together in a way you never imagined. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. There were moments when you believed nothing was changing. You looked at the silence and thought it meant the story had ended. You looked at the distance and believed your importance had faded. But what if the silence was not empty? What if it was a season where hearts were quietly learning lessons they could never have understood through noise? Sometimes the greatest turning point begins without applause. It begins in stillness. It begins in reflection. It begins when someone finally realizes that what they searched for everywhere else had been standing before them all along. That realization cannot be rushed. It cannot be forced. It arrives only when the heart becomes honest. That honesty is now beginning to appear. Every experience, every conversation, every unexpected delay has slowly guided them toward one simple truth: they do not want a temporary connection. They are beginning to desire something lasting, something peaceful, something real. Don't skip, because the reason behind this change is about to become even more surprising. Many people believe forever begins with a promise spoken aloud. But forever actually begins much earlier. It begins the moment someone stops asking, "What can I gain?" and starts asking, "How can I protect what truly matters?" That quiet transformation is happening where you cannot yet see it. Their priorities are shifting. Their understanding is becoming deeper. Their heart is no longer chasing excitement alone. It is searching for trust, consistency, kindness, and a future built on honesty. That is why this message matters so much. The title is not simply saying someone is ready to choose you forever. It is revealing that a heart is preparing itself for a commitment that has become more important than temporary emotions. But remember, one condition remains. Stay till the end. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. You may wonder why this condition has not been revealed yet. There is a reason. If it were spoken too early, its meaning would be lost. Every great story reaches a moment where everything suddenly makes sense. You are walking toward that moment right now. Every sentence is placing another piece into the picture. Every idea is leading to the final understanding. The condition is not about perfection. It is not about impossible expectations. It is not about becoming someone else. It is connected to something far greater than appearances or circumstances. The answer lives inside the foundation of every lasting relationship. Keep listening carefully because what comes next may completely change the way you think about love, patience, and commitment. Imagine standing before two doors. One opens quickly but closes just as fast. The other takes longer to unlock, yet once opened, it leads to lasting peace. Many people choose the first door because waiting feels uncomfortable. But the strongest hearts learn to wait for what truly matters. The person connected to this message is beginning to understand that lesson. They are realizing that forever cannot be built upon uncertainty. Forever must rest upon trust that grows stronger through time. That is why everything has been moving at the pace it has. Not because the story was forgotten, but because it was being prepared. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and the next chapter will begin revealing the one condition that changes everything. A quiet truth is about to rise to the surface, and this is the moment where everything begins to make sense. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The heart connected to your story has finally reached a place where pretending is no longer possible. They have spent countless moments thinking about the future, replaying conversations, remembering small details that once seemed ordinary but now mean everything. Every memory has quietly pointed them in the same direction. They no longer want uncertainty. They no longer want confusion. They want something that lasts. They are ready to choose you forever, but before that step is taken, they are searching for one final confirmation. Keep listening because the answer is closer than you think, and every word is leading to a revelation that changes the meaning of the title forever. Many people believe love grows through grand moments, but the strongest love is built through quiet decisions that nobody else notices. While the world continued moving, this person was slowly discovering what truly matters. They realized that peace is more valuable than excitement, honesty is more valuable than appearances, and loyalty is more valuable than temporary emotions. Every lesson brought them one step closer to you. Every challenge removed another layer of uncertainty. They are no longer asking whether you matter. They already know the answer. Now they are asking whether this connection can become unshakable. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you because the condition is beginning to reveal itself. The condition is not about perfection. It is not about having all the answers. It is not about becoming someone different. It is about one powerful choice that only two hearts can make together. They want a future built on trust that remains strong even when life becomes unpredictable. They want honesty that stays the same on easy days and difficult days alike. They want a connection where both hearts continue choosing each other, not only during exciting moments but also during ordinary ones. That is the condition. A forever choice can only exist where trust becomes stronger than fear. The moment they understood this truth, everything inside them began to change. The title is no longer just a promise. It is becoming a decision. Think about this carefully. The strongest relationships are never built in a single day. They are built through hundreds of small choices that nobody applauds. Every kind word, every honest conversation, every patient moment becomes another stone in a foundation that cannot easily be shaken. The person connected to this message has started building that foundation inside their own heart. They are preparing themselves for something lasting instead of something temporary. That is why this season has felt different. It was never about delay. It was about preparation. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you because the final pieces of this story are still coming together. If this message has touched your heart so far, share it with someone who believes that true commitment is built on trust and kindness. There may be someone who needs these words today. And if you want to continue this journey until every hidden piece is revealed, remember to subscribe so you never miss what comes next. The greatest revelation has not arrived yet. Every part is leading toward a conclusion that will connect every question, every moment of waiting, and every hidden lesson into one unforgettable truth. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and the next part will uncover why this forever choice is closer than it has ever been before. There is one final layer of this story that almost nobody expects, and it changes everything you thought you understood. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The person connected to this message has finally discovered that forever is not created by emotions alone. Feelings may begin a journey, but choices are what keep it alive. This realization has become impossible for them to ignore. Every day they have been asking themselves the same quiet question: who brings peace to my heart? The answer has become clearer than ever before. It was never about finding someone perfect. It was always about finding someone whose presence feels genuine, whose words can be trusted, and whose heart remains consistent even when life changes. That understanding is transforming the way they see your connection, and it is leading them toward a decision that once felt impossible. Think carefully about every delay that has happened until now. What if those delays were never meant to separate two hearts? What if they existed so both people could become stronger before stepping into a lasting future? Sometimes the greatest gift is not receiving everything quickly. Sometimes the greatest gift is becoming ready for something extraordinary. That is exactly what has been happening beneath the surface. While nothing seemed to change on the outside, everything was quietly changing within. Their priorities have shifted. Their dreams have become clearer. Their vision of the future now includes something they once struggled to imagine. They are no longer searching for temporary excitement. They are searching for a forever choice. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you because the biggest revelation has not arrived yet. Now the meaning of the title becomes even more powerful. Your soulmate is ready to choose you forever is not simply about emotion. It is about a promise waiting to be lived. And the one condition is beautifully simple. They hope that both hearts continue choosing honesty over assumptions, patience over rushing, understanding over misunderstanding, and trust over fear. That single condition creates the strongest foundation any relationship can have. Without it, forever becomes uncertain. With it, forever becomes possible. The moment they understood this truth, every question they had been carrying slowly began to disappear. They realized that lasting love is built one faithful choice at a time. Picture a bridge being built across a wide river. One stone alone cannot complete the journey. Every stone matters. Every careful step matters. Every decision adds strength until one day the bridge is complete. Your connection has been following that same pattern. Every lesson, every conversation, every season of waiting has been another stone placed into something much greater than either of you could fully see. That is why this message feels different. It is revealing that the bridge is nearly complete. The distance that once seemed impossible is becoming smaller with every passing moment. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you because the next chapter will reveal what happens when two hearts finally recognize the value of choosing each other every single day. As you continue listening, remember this one unforgettable thought. The greatest relationships are not remembered because they were perfect. They are remembered because two people kept choosing faith, kindness, respect, and hope when it mattered most. That is the direction this story has been moving toward from the very beginning. The ending is closer than you think, and when the final revelation arrives, every moment of waiting, every hidden lesson, and every unexpected turn will come together in one powerful conclusion that you will remember long after this video ends. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Everything has been leading to this moment, and what you are about to hear is the missing piece that completes the entire story. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Many people spend years searching for certainty, never realizing that certainty is created one decision at a time. The person connected to this message has finally reached that point. Their heart is no longer divided between possibilities. Their thoughts no longer wander in every direction. They have quietly arrived at one powerful conclusion: forever is not found by chance. It is built through intentional choices made every single day. That realization has completely changed the way they see your connection. What once felt uncertain now feels meaningful. What once felt distant now feels closer than ever before. The title is no longer just an idea. It is becoming a reality that has been forming beneath the surface all along. There is another surprising truth that almost nobody notices. The strongest commitment does not begin when everything is perfect. It begins when two people decide that honesty, patience, respect, and consistency are more valuable than temporary emotions. That is the one condition that has quietly shaped this entire journey. It is not about changing who you are. It is about protecting what is real. The person connected to this story understands that lasting happiness grows where trust is carefully guarded. They have learned that a forever choice is not made once. It is renewed again and again through kindness, understanding, and faithful actions. This quiet discovery has become the turning point that changes everything. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you because the final picture is almost complete. Imagine looking back years from now and realizing that the moments you thought were delays were actually preparing you for something stronger than you could have imagined. Every unanswered question, every season of waiting, every unexpected pause was shaping hearts for a future that could stand the test of time. That is why this story has unfolded step by step instead of all at once. Great foundations are never rushed. They are built carefully until they become strong enough to carry every dream placed upon them. The person in this message has begun building that foundation with a clear heart and a lasting purpose. They are ready to choose a future that is steady instead of uncertain, peaceful instead of restless, and genuine instead of temporary. That is why this title carries such deep meaning. If this journey has encouraged you, share this message with someone who believes that true commitment grows through trust and kindness. And if you want to continue discovering powerful stories like this, subscribe so you never miss what comes next. Every new message builds on the last, and the next one may reveal exactly the encouragement you have been waiting to hear. As this chapter comes to a close, remember one unforgettable truth. Forever is never created in a single extraordinary moment. It is created through countless ordinary moments filled with faith, respect, honesty, and hope. That is the real condition hidden inside this title. It is simple, powerful, and timeless. When two hearts continue choosing those values, they create something that lasts far beyond excitement alone. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because every ending is also the beginning of a greater story, and the greatest chapters are always written by those who never stop choosing what truly matters. A remarkable truth is about to complete this journey, and if you have stayed this far, you are exactly where you need to be. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. From the very beginning, this story has never been about chance. It has been about preparation. Every delay, every lesson, every unexpected turn has quietly been leading toward one unforgettable realization. The person connected to this message has reached a point where they no longer measure love by passing emotions. They measure it by peace, trust, consistency, and the willingness to keep choosing the same heart again and again. That is why this moment feels different. It is no longer a question of whether they care. It is about whether both hearts are ready to build something that can last through every season of life. There is one final surprise hidden inside this title that many people never notice. A forever choice is not made because everything is easy. It is made because someone has finally discovered what they never want to lose. While they looked back on every conversation, every memory, every shared moment, one truth became impossible to ignore. The greatest gift in their life was never perfection. It was the feeling of being understood, accepted, and valued. That discovery changed everything. Suddenly, the future looked clearer than ever before. Their hearts stopped searching in different directions and began focusing on one lasting destination. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you because the deepest meaning of this journey is about to be revealed. Now the title comes alive in its fullest meaning. Your soulmate is ready to choose you forever is not simply about a decision made in one moment. It is about a promise renewed every day. The one condition has always been beautifully simple: keep choosing trust, keep choosing honesty, keep choosing patience, and keep choosing kindness even when life becomes ordinary. Extraordinary relationships are not created by extraordinary days alone. They are created by ordinary days filled with extraordinary commitment. That is the secret so many people overlook. The strongest forever begins with small, faithful choices repeated over time until they become unbreakable. Imagine standing at the beginning of a long path instead of the end. The path is bright because it is built with hope. Every step forward represents understanding. Every step represents respect. Every step represents believing that something meaningful is worth protecting. The person connected to this message has already begun walking that path in their heart. They have realized that lasting happiness cannot be borrowed from the future. It must be built in the present, one thoughtful decision at a time. That quiet realization is the greatest turning point of all, because it transforms dreams into direction and hope into purpose. As this chapter reaches its conclusion, remember the message that ties every part together. Forever is never discovered by accident. Forever is created by two hearts that continue choosing each other with sincerity, respect, and unwavering trust. That is the condition hidden inside the title. It is timeless, powerful, and strong enough to carry a lifetime of beautiful memories. If you have stayed until this very moment, then you already know why every part mattered. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is always waiting for those who remain patient enough to see the full picture, and sometimes the greatest revelation is discovering that the strongest forever begins with one faithful choice made today.